Welcome, dear viewers, to our little corner of the internet where the shadows grow long and the moon howls just a little bit louder. Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of werewolves. Tonight we talk about transformations, about the turning of a wheel that is older than time, about the beast within us all, and the stories we tell ourselves to explain the things that go bump in the night. Today, we explore the transformation of man and beast and the myths that have captivated us for centuries. So lock your doors, bolt your windows, and settle in, because the night is young and the moon is full.
The lycanthrope. The very word whispers on the wind, doesn't it? It speaks of moonlit forests and the howl that chills you to your very core. But the lycanthrope is more than just a monster in the shadows. It's a reflection of ourselves. Each of us carries within us the capacity for both great good and terrible darkness. The lycanthrope embodies that duality. Imagine, if you will, a soul caught between two worlds. In the day, a man, ordinary perhaps, going about his business, but beneath the surface, a current of unease, a tension that only the setting sun can ease. And then, the moon rises, fat and silver in the sky, and the transformation begins. It starts subtly, a prickling of the skin, a sharpening of the senses. The world smells different, sharper, more alive. The teeth begin to ache, longing to be something more, something wilder. The hands clench into fists, nails thickening, yearning for the feel of the earth beneath them. The lycanthrope's transformation is not a pleasant one. It's a violation, a ripping away of the familiar to reveal the raw, untamed creature beneath. It's a dance with primal fear and exhilarating power, a constant struggle for control. Some lycanthropes embrace the beast within, reveling in the strength and freedom it grants them. Others fight tooth and nail against the transformation, clinging to their humanity with every fiber of their being. But for all of them, the line between man and beast is forever blurred. They are both predator and prey, capable of great love and terrifying violence. They are a walking paradox, a living embodiment of the duality of human nature. The lycanthrope reminds us that the line between civilization and savagery is thinner than we think, and that sometimes the monsters we fear the most are the ones we see reflected in our own eyes. So the next time you hear a wolf howl beneath a full moon, remember the lycanthrope. Remember the beast within, and ask yourself, what would you become if the moon called to you?
If the lycanthrope represents the struggle between man and beast, the lupine embodies the pure, untamed spirit of the wild. These are not creatures of duality, but of instinct. Creatures who move with the rhythm of the forest and hunt with the blessings of the moon. Picture, if you will, a creature born of the moonlight and the whispering pines. Their eyes gleam with ancient wisdom. Their movements are a symphony of grace and power. Their howls are not cries of anguish, but songs of freedom, echoing through the ancient forests of our souls. Lupines are creatures of instinct and intuition. They are guided by the whispers of the wind, the scent of prey on the breeze, the ancient wisdom that flows through their veins like sap through a tree. They are not bound by the constraints of human morality or societal norms. They live in the moment, driven by the primal need to hunt, to mate, to survive. Their world is one of stark beauty and unforgiving danger, where survival depends on instinct and cunning. But there is also a deep and abiding connection to nature that runs through the very essence of the lupine. They understand the language of the forest, the whisper of the leaves, the secrets hidden in the heart of the ancient woods. They are guardians of the wild places, protectors of the balance between humanity and the natural world. To encounter a lupine is to be confronted with the raw, untamed power of nature itself. It is to be reminded that we too are part of something larger than ourselves, something ancient and wild that still sings in our blood. They are a reminder that even in our modern world, the wild still calls to us, beckoning us to shed the trappings of civilization and embrace the freedom of the open road, the thrill of the hunt, the primal connection to the earth that whispers in our souls.
Chapter 3. Skinwalker whispers in the dark. And now, dear viewers, we turn our attention to a darker corner of our werewolf lore. We travel to the land of whispers and shadows, to the stories told around flickering campfires, to the legends of the Skinwalker. The Skinwalker! The name itself sends a shiver down your spine, doesn't it? It speaks of a power that is both alluring and terrifying, a magic that walks the line between the worlds. Unlike the Lycanthrope or the Lupine, the Skinwalker's transformation is not limited to the form of the wolf. Oh no, they are something far more fluid, far more unsettling. Imagine, if you will, a creature that can take on the shape of any animal it desires. A creature that can walk among us unseen, its true nature hidden beneath a borrowed skin. But the Skinwalker is not simply a master of disguise. They are steeped in magic, both ancient and powerful. Their transformations are fueled by dark rituals, by pacts made with forces beyond our understanding. They are creatures of cunning and malice, their motivations often shrouded in mystery. Some say they are driven by revenge, others by a lust for power. Whatever their reasons, the Skinwalker is a creature to be feared, a reminder that not all magic is benevolent, that some powers are best left undisturbed. The stories whispered around the fire tell of encounters with these creatures, tales of shape-shifting figures glimpsed in the moonlight, of voices that mimic loved ones, luring unsuspecting victims to their doom. They are the stuff of nightmares, these Skinwalkers, a testament to the darkness that lurks at the edges of our perception. But perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the Skinwalker is not their ability to transform, but the question of what lies beneath the mask. Is there a shred of humanity left within these creatures, or are they consumed entirely by the darkness they wield? It's a question that haunts the edges of their legend, a chilling reminder that some doors are best left unopened, some secrets best left buried. So the next time you find yourself walking alone at night, remember the Skinwalker. Remember that not all creatures are meant to be understood, and that some mysteries are best left unsolved.
And so, we come to the end of our journey, my friends. The fire is dying down, and the shadows are retreating with the coming dawn. But the stories remain. The Lycanthrope, the Lupine, the Skinwalker. Each one a different facet of the werewolf myth, each one a reflection of our own fears and fascinations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of werewolves. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mythical explorations. Share your thoughts on which werewolf variation fascinates you the most in the comments below. Sleep well and sweet dreams until we meet again in the pale moonlight.